let's start with our sprint planning for our sprint 2. So these are the user stories we have already thought of. Now, sprint planning. So we will go through all of this and we'll think if we still thinking to put this as our sprint 2 plan. And then we will read from our backlogs if there is anything we should add. And then we will add it in our sprint 2. From there, we will later assign tasks in the board. Okay. Let's get this started. So for sprint 2, are we still thinking to do file size limitation?
Hmm. Yeah, I think it is necessary. Uh, since we this time we want to complete the whole uh translation. So I think this would be a small part, and mentioning the file size limit is that tough. So I feel it is okay to put that in this window.
Okay. Um, error. The second one is error message for unsupported file types. Should we keep this in sprint 2?
Yeah,
Yes, we need because like we need to translate, right?
Yeah. Okay. Uh, yeah. Also,
I think in the
yeah.
meantime we can assign the tickets as well, right?
Okay. So you don't want to go through all of this?
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through it to think if we still want to keep this in sprint 2, and then later on, we'll assign the tickets.
Okay, got it.
Okay, microphone button for voice input. We're still thinking, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, accurate translation of audio input. Yeah, I think we decided to do translation and focus on it this sprint. Audio recording feedback.
Uh, what exactly is this audio recording?
Yeah,
Uh,
what is that feedback?
oh, this is like to have an indicator when the
Okay.
microphone is working to know like a blinking icon or like wave animation.
Oh, okay. To let the new user know whether we are recording the voice or not, whether it is
Yeah, yeah,
working.
yeah.
Yeah, got it.
So I think anybody who's like doing microphone button would like also can focus on this if they want to. I think this is like interrelated, so we'll keep it.
Hmm.
Maybe just
Uh
change the some description of that, remove that
Yeah,
word feedback and say maybe indicator
yeah. Instead of feedback, maybe we can put it as indicator.
um
summary.
yeah. Okay.
No, on the top summary as well.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then audio input time limitation.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think we can put it.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Drop down for output language selection.
Yeah, definitely
Oh yeah,
necessary.
definitely if you're doing the translation. Copy
Yeah,
translated text. Yeah.
yeah,
Download button for translated text.
yeah.
Yeah, this is all translated functionalities we should add, I think. Supported formats for downloaded file.
Hmm. I don't know about
Yeah, I don't think it's like really, really required, but we can
that.
keep it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think it's okay to keep it for now.
No, if we are having a download button for translation, then definitely the format is required, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Okay, let's go to backlog.
Hmm.
Um, anything we want to add from the backlog, ability to reuse past translations. I think it's not needed. Let's fix the translation first, like get everything, the translation functionality to disability.
Hmm.
Ability to save all past translation.
I don't think we need that for now.
Yeah. Toggle button for light and dark mode.
Nah, that's for,
No.
for the last one.
Persisting theme
Yeah, it is
preferences.
related to that light and dark.
Oh, that is the same thing. Yeah, it is. They're connected. Then marking and unmarking a translation as a favorite.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can add this functionality, but I think we should focus on the translation. These two are interconnected. Drop down menus for profile and settings.
Hmm. Mm,
No.
I'm not sure.
I think it doesn't come under MVP, right? Like we'll be focusing on the last.
Yeah, those are maybe we can leave them when we're done with everything. The last thing to
Yeah.
do, we'll do those things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is the deployment in the Firebase.
Hmm.
Okay. This one's I added just recently because I saw that this is different from our usual, like this is something added on top of what we usually do with our presentation and other stuff. So these are not user stories, but these are tasks we have to complete for our final deliverable.
Okay.
Improvements from professor's feedback from sprint one. Technical report we have to submit this sprint. Um, wiki page we have to update. Uh, and the video editing for sprint two. So all right, the sprint planning, the retrospective, and the demo, and the final presentation demo. We need to like video edit all of them. I'm keeping them as tasks because I know Kali has been doing it for the last two sprints, but it's a lot of work. Takes her days, so I'm gonna keep them as tasks. If that's good with everybody, and I'll move them in sprint two.
Maybe create a story and add these tasks under that.
Oh,
Have it.
okay.
But we can just say like maybe sprint deliverable, something like that as a story and add these tasks under that.
So you're saying that under your it's better to ask you put a user story
No,
as
no,
a
you create a user story and add all these tasks which you created under that. Like if you open any of this user story, you'll see a related list under that talking about tasks. I mean,
yeah.
it's okay to have individual tasks, but last time when he's giving feedback to team one, he told like task should be something that should be under user story. It should not be separate.
Okay. So
So would it be something like as a developer kind of user story? I don't know.
Yeah, because these are only to internal, right? I mean, to the team, not to the user who is using our app. So it's something for us.
mm, okay, how about oops, I make this and then I create it as a team.
Okay, yeah. It's spring, not spring.
Oh,
Just need to
sorry,
add no, it's okay. Just need to add team. Yeah.
sprint one. And say as a team. Um,
I would like to improve on the presentation. I don't know.
yeah, we so that we deliver.
Yeah, a better presentation or something. Nothing too crazy.
Looks good. Do
Yeah.
you guys think we should also add like acceptance criteria? I think once we go through our,
I don't think like these are just uh, internal to the team, so no need to focus that much on this. These are something to just keep track of the work which we are doing. So it's okay. Just don't add anything like acceptance criteria because no one is going to test that, right?
yeah, okay,
Just to keep track, like we are doing this externally apart from our project stories also.
yeah, okay. And then for this,
I don't think. Wait, is the user gonna see the technical report or is it for us?
I think it would be for the clients, right? The technical report.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I was just wanted to know.
No, you're right. Like, is it,
What is the technical report like? Is it for sprint 2
yeah,
something?
It's in the checklist he provided. He said like don't forget the technical report or something like that.
yeah. Here, do not submit the tech report. Oops. And then do not forget this technical paper. So as a client, as a user,
Yeah, you could put that like as a client, I would like to know more about the product I'm investing in or something. I don't know.
hmm? This is good.
Yeah.
And then for this one, hmm? This is good.
It's good, but I
Yeah.
would put we instead of I, as a
Mm.
team we work.
It's because it's a team member doing it. Not everybody would be doing it. That's
Oh,
why
it's team
I put it as
member.
a team
Okay.
member.
Thought it was as a team. Yeah, so you good, you good.
Yeah. Written properly.
Yeah, it's good.
And then
Can we add this as like a subtask on the wiki? Like, is there such thing as a subtask user story?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so yeah, let's just add it as a subtask.
You can link that task to the as a subtask.
Oh, I
Already.
don't have to write a story for it. Just leave it like this.
No, you can add a
Yeah.
description if you want, or else
Huh?
leave it. You can still add a description if you want, but you can just leave it. I mean, if you just open the story in a new tab, you can just add the description again for that. Click on the number.
Should I add it as a user story?
No, just add some description so that people will know what is the story about.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll delete it. Okay. Everybody is good with the sprint too?
We have 13 issues. Okay. Like how many more sprints do we have for this project?
We have more
I
eight
think one
issues.
more.
One
So
more.
I would say it's better to add more functionality to the page in the sprint so that in the last sprint we can just focus on enhancements. I mean, apart from
Mm,
translation, because translation part mostly like comes under back end development. So maybe to the front end part, maybe we'll just focus on the UI, adding the history page, all those things as well. Like, what would the team say?
Do you guys think we can do more than already what's here?
Yeah. Mm, I mean, can we add few more functionality based ones here?
Yeah. Okay. Which one do you want to add?
I think we can add those past translations and saving translation things. What do you guys think?
In that case, we need the last story into our sprint then, because the database should be configured in order to use those.
Hmm. Uh, when is the last day of the sprint too?
Even
November 21st.
Uh,
so, what are your thoughts? I'm thinking like maybe in the last sprint, like it's after November 21st, right? So we only have one sprint, and in that sprint, we need to, I think, submit technical, not
yeah,
technical paper,
it's,
like each individual should do, right? So we already have so many things. So if we keep everything for the last, it will be like hectic for everyone. So
I
maybe this
think,
sprint where we need to stretch and complete as much as possible.
yeah, I think we can also add those database because, let's try to complete most of the functionality now, both front end and back end, and let's just keep the last sprint for enhancements just here and there. I think integrating the database is also an important part now.
I agree. Let's do it. Not a problem.
Yeah. We'll just add it. If we are not able to complete, we'll just pass that to next sprint.
Yeah,
Okay. So I'll add configure Firebase database,
Yes.
Mhm.
and even this too.
Yes. And do we have a story? What is the story? Tutorials.
I hope we are not over giving ourselves based on 16 issues we are taking.
If the database is configured properly, like quickly, I don't think the other things will take time.
Hmm. I think I should also add a deployment and
You can
installation
add,
manual.
you can add drop-down menu for profile and settings.
This one in Sprint 2.
Yes, like where what is the Figma design we are thinking to like where is the history button we are going to keep? Like is it under the profile or are we going to have a separate button for history? So how are we
Mm,
planning to do that?
I think the way we thought of doing at first was to have a settings bar which takes us to a page, a new page where there is a history and favorites as separate thing.
Okay. Because I mean, as a part of UI, I'm thinking to have two drop downs. One having like let's say my favorites or my history as a drop down,
Mm-hmm.
settings icon in which we have the profile because settings is something which we do for our configurations, right? So we'll just add the dark mode, light mode switching and the profile in the settings. And next to that, we'll add a drop down which will have my favorites and my history.
We can do that. So I do not have any problem. Anybody else think that what Pawan is saying is actually good, or anybody want to change his idea?
Mm, no, I'm okay with it.
We'll go with Pawan's as well because after implementing, like if we need to changes, like we can do after
Okay. So we're putting the drop-down menus for profile and settings in our Sprint 2.
Yes.
Okay. I think then we won't have much to do in our Sprint 4.
Uh, I
like
would
we'll be having many after like development of like after doing this development of sprint 2, like we'll be having many changes in sprint 3, I guess. Like there will be more modifications and changes like after we are developing, it will be like more, I guess.
because in
Okay.
sprint one we focused only on MVP and now in sprint two we are doing the let's say middleware for the last sprint we are left with to deliver a final project. So that we are going to have every small change in that. So all the stories will be like I think it will be overloaded as well. So don't worry about that. I mean we'll be getting so many stories in the last sprint. That's what I'm expecting.
Okay. I hope we are not overestimating ourselves, thinking by 21st November we'll get all these 17 issues done.
I mean, no, we don't have to complete all of them. We can put them, and if it's not complete, we can do 80%. You say it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to complete everything for the sprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And what we
Uh,
can do, just because there are a lot, we can just split the work like group of two, like two people do four thing and for like just to make it easy, you know.
okay.
Like for the database, a group of two can be responsible to get the database and stuff like that. But that's the way I see it. You guys can.
Mm.
All right. Should I start sprint and then we should start assigning now?
First, I
Yes.
mean
Hmm?
Yeah.
think it's better to no, first we'll estimate the points, because last time you remember in the velocity chart we didn't get the committed points because the stories doesn't have story points when we started the sprint.
Okay.
So let's first assign and point them, and then we'll start the sprint, and the board will be filled with our stories.
Okay. So, file size limitation,
2 points, I guess.
2 points.
Just assign it as well. Thing to Venkat.
Venkat, you want to take this?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
error
same.
message for,
Same
Maybe
function
1 point.
in that.
One
sorry,
point.
1 point?
Yeah.
In the same function, like because assign it to me.
Okay. Microphone button for voice input. I want to take this. Um, if it's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And um, I think it's uh, I think it's 3 points because we have to add the voice in.
Hmm.
Accurate translation of audio input.
I think you
Yeah.
should only work on that because like you're working on it.
I think I did a lot last sprint to the point I've burned
I
out
will take
myself,
this.
so I would
I will take
hope
this part.
somebody else take. Okay. Rakesh, you're taking it?
Yeah.
How
And this is
many?
and since this is a very important point, I think we can give it 5.
Yeah. Okay. Audio recording indicator. Since I'm doing the microphone, I think I can do the audio recording indicator. I think it's 2 points. Uh, audio input time limitation.
Yeah, I think you can take that as well.
Oh, it's because it's related. Okay. Mm, I think it's 2 points. Okay. So there is some logic to write that. It's not a lot. Drop down for output language setting.
Wait, I
Yeah,
have
it
a
can be
question for
said.
that. The drop down, it's just like the list of the languages.
Yes, yes.
I think it's already done, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's done. I think Callie, you did that part, right? Last sprint.
Uh, Venkat, I mean, do you have any idea, like do we have any third-party API which will give all the languages instead of just hard coding them? I think
Yeah, we
currently we
have been we have been implemented an API but in that API we are getting some languages we are not getting Hindi, Tamil and Indian
no,
language.
And also, I think the model is supporting only a few languages. Not a few, but
Yes.
some set of languages. That's it. Not all the languages.
We need to check this drop down has all the languages which we are converting.
Okay.
Okay. So
If you want you can send it to me or any one of your is that okay?
I think that currently it's not hard coded. I think we
No, I have been integrated an API that it is giving only some language 10 to 15 languages I guess. We need to show more languages over there.
but
Mhm.
currently the code has a file which has all the languages, right? And you are just using that array to populate the drop down.
wait a minute. I'm just
I mean,
going
I
to.
remember seeing that there is a file, JavaScript file, which has the set of languages. Yeah, I think anyway, it's in place now. We need to enhance that. Maybe, Venkat, if you already have idea on that, you can just pick this and work on that.
I think currently we have a reference.js which acts as a wait. Yeah. Currently we have a file which we took it from the Whisper model, and in their Hugging Face library, they said that the way to call the languages to communicate with them was to put it in this format. So we added like that. Uh, you think this many languages are not enough?
In that file, we are having like Hindi, Tamil, and like
Uh, I-
because
yeah,
like when
there
I
is
have seen in
Hindi.
chat, like Rakesh said, like the it is been translated in the Tamil and Hindi, right? Like if you want to translate Tamil into Hindi, then we need Hindi in select drop down box, right?
I think this is for both input and output. It's not only for input. So we got Tamil here, but then we also got Hindi here, if you're saying that.
Okay, okay. If you have like an idea on that, like I send it to you and check it once, recheck it.
Uh, okay, so is this uh what are we doing about this then?
Like if you have an idea on that, like you can send it to you and just recheck it.
Well, we did try it, but you guys said it's not enough. So maybe someone wants to try and improve on that because I don't know. We tried, but I don't know.
Oh,
So currently we have some file called language selection. That's what you're talking about, Tanvi.
Yeah.
So it has some key value pairs having all the languages. So you're saying you took this list which supports the Whisper model, right?
Yeah.
So I think we can go ahead then. Because if it is already provided by the Whisper, then maybe these are the languages supported by that. I just raised the point to make the code more efficient by getting the languages from third-party API. But if we already have some supported languages, then we can use this.
Did we put it in that format because that's what in the Hugging Face it was written that, oh, the way you call it from the Whisper is to like add it in this format. That's what me and Kali followed at that time. But if there is a better approach, then you guys can play with it. I don't mind.
Okay, for now, we'll just focus on the output, then we'll think of this. I mean, don't keep it as a blocker for now, just keep it aside. We'll see this.
Okay, so
I
what should
think
I give a
the
storage and destination?
the drop down is already in place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you can give two pointer and just assign to me. I'll check.
okay. Then copy translated text. I
Yeah,
think that's been fixed, right?
I have been worked on it. Like I need to do some changes. Like I have been placed it in below of the text box, right?
Okay,
It should be
then
inside
I'm
the
gonna
text.
assign this to you.
3 points.
Download button for translated text. Steve, do you want to take this?
Yeah,
How many points would you assign?
two.
Mm. Supported formats for downloaded file.
Yeah, I think it's related to the first one. So say two.
Okay. Improvement feedback from sprint one. Who wants to do this?
I guess I could since no one saying anything.
Okay.
That's a one.
Currently, we don't have any feedback, right?
No.
Yeah, we don't have anything, so I just put it as one. Shouldn't be crazy.
Yeah. If we got a lot of feedback, then it can later get to technical report.
I could work on it.
Okay. And let me know. I can also, since I'm not taking a lot of two-story points, I can help you, Callie, with technical report.
Okay.
How much story point you want to give?
I don't know, 2?
I just saw a reference of that. It involves a lot of stuff, so I think you need time to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So
think it
what,
would be
5?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start early. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, let me know if you need my help because it's a big, big one. Wiki page for Sprint 2.
You could give it to me. Give it like 2.
Okay. Video editing. Oh no, wait. Configure Firebase database.
Yeah,
Rakesh,
I can take that.
Can take
okay.
that. Okay. How
We,
much would
we
you?
can check on this, Rakesh.
3 points.
Three
No, five
points?
to five.
Five?
5.
Need to configure all the tables also.
Mm, okay. Yeah, we can say it.
Okay. Ability to reuse past translations.
Yes, send it to me.
Uh,
But it's going to have a dependency on the previous story. So
the Firebase database.
yes.
Okay.
So I'll just try to cover the UI part and then I'll move this to blocked until the other one gets completed.
Okay. How much storage
Uh,
point do you wanna give per one?
3.
Oh, sorry. I just clicked three without clicking on it. Okay, three. Then, uh, oh, for the wiki page, there is a subtask on video editing.
I mean, if the story is to Kali, then definitely the task is also to her.
Sally, you find taking this subtask?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah,
It's
two.
like a 1 or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Can you put oh
Oh,
yeah,
just add it all together, I guess.
okay. Then okay. And then ability to save all past translations.
Assign to me.
Okay. How much story point do you think?
Oh, can you go to the acceptance criteria of that?
Yes.
We're talking only about front end. Okay, 3.
Three. Okay. And then drop down menus for profile and settings. Steve, do you want to take this?
Yeah.
Okay, what should I
I'd say 2.
do? Okay, so we have added our story points on every single user story, and we have assigned a task. Should I start the sprint?
Yes.
Okay. Start date is, I think the start date is from Friday, right?
But it's okay.
25th.
I think this is okay. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. And then the end date is 21st. Can somebody check if the 21st is our deliverable date?
I think you should keep 20,
Yeah,
like because
he
we
said
should.
it's due on the
Yeah.
21st. But yeah, do 20 as Venkat said.
Okay, 20. Uh, Any sprint goal? I think we are good. Done. Okay. So this is our to-do list for our sprint 2. And this comes to an end of the sprint planning for our current sprint 2.